In Sioux City, many are experiencing homelessness and find stability at the local warming shelter.
Yeah, and that's actually the case for one senior-age couple now able to move into their very own apartment. It's a former Sioux City hotel on historic 4th Street. And new tonight at 6 o'clock, KTV's Taylor Deckert introduces us to the couple and how the shelter's program and support from people across Siouxland is turning an empty space into a home.
We're moving!
For Donna and Waylon Polk, these aren't just bins for packing, they're pieces of a new chapter of their lives. They're packing up everything they have from their lockers at the warming shelter and getting a fresh start.
I cannot say nothing bad, about this staff. They've been great.
The Polks have lived at the warming shelter for 9 months after spending about 2 weeks living on the street after a poor situation displaced them. Staff guided them through the shelter's program step by step until they were ready.
They're working so hard and, finally getting that new place to stay and taking pride in it and just being so happy and doing everything that we can to help you guys. Has been awesome to see you start from where you were at and then now being here.
We might be homeless, but we've always been looking for jobs. He finally got on disability, and I'm working on that stage. Coming to this shelter, they help you build. You don't just stay here for nothing. They work with you to build.
After experiencing homelessness on Wednesday, they got the key to a studio apartment at Amera Senior Living.
It's so heartwarming. They're so excited, and we are so excited to be able to help them. I think sometimes people need the opportunity. Someone can get on their feet again and make it possible for them to, get into a new home.
But moving into an empty apartment is only the first step.
I would have to say I'm starting all over again from day one.
And with the help of neighbors across Siouxland, an empty apartment can become a place to finally call home.
And next week at this time, I'll be in my own apartment, sleeping.
Well earned.
Same here.
In Sioux City, Taylor Deckert, KTIV News 4.
In all, there are 3 different households moving into the Senior Living Center. Community members can help transform those spaces into homes. There are in need of basics like living room furniture, kitchen basics, dressers, beds, mattresses, and the list continues. The warming shelter is coordinating a sign up to make sure they get what they need. Learn how you can get involved by going to the story. It's on KTIV.com.